All right, welcome back to Perdido Key Gaming. You have to pardon the noise. Blue Angels are up again, flying about. Got some Foundations play boosters, or shall I say, Core Set 2024. Love the Core sets. I mean, and I think it was a good move. Foundations, plus pretty cool. Thornwood Falls, second right. Banner of Kinship. Very handy. Savannah Lines, old school. Aetherize, Seismic Rupture, Regrower, Incinerating Blast, Pilfer, the Commando, very handy. Bite Down, Courageous Goblin, Elementalist, and Snare Spinner. That's it in this pack. So anyway, yeah, Human Knight, Banner of Kinship. Yeah, you're putting this on the battlefield. It gets choose a creature type and enters with a fellowship counter on it for each creature you control a chosen type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1 for each fellowship counter on this artifact. So you're throwing this out here for goblins and, well, you know, the rabbits. That's where you usually see it. And yeah, look at that, right out of the pack, and it's already a Pringle. Savannah Lines around forever, right? Aetherize, you rarely see anything that's just a vanilla thug. That's what I call them. Aetherize, return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. Very handy, especially if it's a bunch of tokens, right? Because tokens go away for that person I played on Arena with. Seismic Rupture. 2 damage to each creature without flying. Regrower. Return target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Incinerating Blast. A little more removal. Pilfer. Very handy if you're trying to get rid of the deck. When you flash this guy in, you pay 1, you destroy target artifact or enchantment. Bite Down. Everybody's knows about that one. Goblin gets +1 in Menace if you got a creature with power 4 or greater. Elementalist, you flash this in, it's got prowess, so you got a 2/1, maybe something you need block badly. And Snare Spinner, of course, has got reach and Death Touch, which is, you know, a thing. But it's a 1/4 for 4, so you got a lot of mana, or mana dorks, mana rocks, or anything. You can pay 3, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control. Activate only as sorcery. So, all in all, something to add to pretty much any deck you got. Foundations is the thing to do that. Art card for Abyssal Harvester, and it's signed. Blossoming Sands, Mocking Sprite, Elvish Archdruid, and Spinner of Souls. Balmor, Inspiring Call, Tragic Banshee, Soil Shackled Zombie, another Pilfer, Sour of Chaos, Burglar Rat, in case you need to make somebody discard everything. Bite Down again. Ambush Wolf, Adept again. Yeah, one of the achievements on Arena was make your opponent discard cards over, you know, whatever. Packering Prowler, Kiora, Mischievous Pup. So I built a deck around making people just discard everything that they had, and it doesn't work so well once they have no cards in their hand to discard, and it's basically their top deck and everything they're trying to cast, which, you know, can be a thing. You know, meanwhile, you're trying to gen up something to maybe actually win the game. Think Twice, very foily, full art. Genesis Wave, Fiendish Panda for your life gain stuff, right? Whelp, Wall, Abrade, of course, Rebuke. There was the Rat again, Voluntary Deployment, Pilfer again, Ranger. And all the cats go running too, it's pretty funny. Good times. I think they're getting, they're working up, the Blue Angels are working up for their annual homecoming show. Joust Through, Gorman, Immolator, Ruby, Luminous Rebuke, Firebrand, Archer, Hungry Ghoul, Goldvein Pix thing, Stab, Lookout, Stomper. Yeah, anything, that's another arena thing, you know, counters, or sorry, treasure tokens, and sack them, get mana. So you can make yourself a deck. And this card, Jesus. Right, Rise of the Dark Realms, Tiny Bones. Voluntary Employment, Macabre Waltz, Fanatical Firebrand, the Elves, of course, Mana Dork, Refute, Prowler, Savior. That's all I have for today. Got some good hits in here. Authority of the Council is probably, you know, everybody who's running white is doing it. So do it yourself, even though you hate it. Or pack a lot of enchantment removal. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and give a big shout out to the Blue Angels for it.